Artlist.io.
What's up, guys, and welcome to the Gun Report for the biggest game of the season with our biggest player out and in Saliba with that red card, and also Saka looks like he might be injured, and obviously we have the injuries to Erdegaard. First two of injuries, so it says it right here. Timber, Calafiori, I think he should be good. Came off a bit sore against Shakhtar, but I'm not too sure that's the worst injury. But I mean, yeah, this game it could be a title deciding one in match week 8. If you look at the table, we can't afford to lose. We'll go 7 points behind Liverpool, and 6 points behind City. If we win this, we can get back on Liverpool and get a point behind them. And obviously, a draw's not the worst. But if we look at our last match, I feel like Liverpool always. I feel like I can't really remember the last time we beat Liverpool away from home. If we take a look, the last time we beat them away from home was in 2012. So 12 years ago was the last time we beat them away from home. So we're going to have to really... Oh, crap. My bad. Sorry about that. It's at home. So obviously we beat them in the league last season at home. But I mean, yeah, massive game. I don't really know what else. Just like Saliba's injury makes it so tricky in terms of selection, especially with the injuries we have in that back line. Who do you, I think, as much as I hate it, but I think Kivior has to start unless Tomiyasu's back, in which case that'd probably be the better option for us, just because of Tomiyasu's defensive ability and stability. I just go to, yeah, they've got injuries to. I don't think Kiyasu will be out. Elliot, Jota, and Alisson Becker's out. So let's just go to our 11. This is probably one of the most important selections. I think Arteta's got it wrong in the last couple of weeks. And this is what I want. In goals, definitely Raya has been probably the best goalkeeper in the league so far this season. At right back, I think White slots in there. I'll go left centre back Gabriel, and I'll talk about that right centre back later. Left back, I think Calafiori slots in there well. In midfield, I felt we've been going too defensively recently with Moreno, Partey, and Rice. I think we leave Partey out of this game. He has looked slow in the last couple of games, and I really want Monieri to start. I know this won't happen, but I'm so bad. Just the way he is on the ball is so exciting to me for some reason. I don't know. I just really want Monieri to start. Like he's came off the bench and he's made huge impacts against Leicester, for example. Against Bournemouth, it was too late, but you could feel that sense of like control on the ball and that ability to move the ball forward was there. At striker, I just added Havertz there. Saka at right wing, and left wing Martinelli. He's been our most dangerous player for the past couple of weeks, with Saka missing the last 2 games. I think if Saka's out, I think you probably start Sterling on that right. He played well against, I think it was Bournemouth. He played well against, and Southampton. He played well when he started on that right hand side. And right centre back, I think Tomiyasu is the option. You could go with Kivior. I think Kivior, he's shown his kind of inexperience and kind of side of his game is an inexperienced side. And I feel like that's going to give us a big disadvantage in that game. If Kiwior does start, I'll feel really nervous, especially with players like Luis Diaz cutting back into Kiwior. Nunez, who scored a goal in the Champions League midweek, and Salah probably won't really get over to his side, but Salah as well is a dangerous player. I think if Zinchenko has to play a minute in this game, I'm going to be concerned because we saw last year he just got cooked by Salah. The other option you have is sliding White to centre back and then playing Partey at right back. I could see that happening, but I actually could see that. Depends on Tommy Axe's fitness. Football said he's not injured anymore, but do you just throw him straight from injury into the biggest game of the season so far? That's another question, but I think this is my starting lineup. So Arsenal versus Liverpool. Starting. And my predictions for this game is a 2-2 draw. I think we can really bring it to them, like, especially on the break. Like Trent, as we know, Trent is not the fastest or the best defensive centre back, and Martinelli can definitely use that to his advantage. And if Saka can beat Robertson at left back, or Simicast, whoever they're playing, it'd probably be Robertson. Like I could see our wingers having a big role in this game, and also, if one year he does start, which he probably won't, it'll be Rice, Marino, Partey. But it's the way we can control that midfield. We saw last year we played a box with our wingers were really wide and our striker dipped back, so you had that space where normally a central striker would be, and that drew the defenders in and created space for Saka and Martinelli to make like kind of curved runs in behind, and that worked really well. The only thing that's different between that game and today is Ødegaard's the missing piece, and Ødegaard, if we had Ødegaard, this game would be so much more simpler. We'd have that ball carrier from midfield to attack, from defence to attack. We'd have that player who can play balls in behind. I'm not saying Rice can't do that. I'm not saying Marino can't do that. I'm not saying Partey can't do that. But it's just that it makes the job a lot easier, and also he's a leader on the pitch. I think lacking players like Saliba and Ødegaard will definitely hinder us in this game. So I think if one year can start that's what I want to see. So if we have Calafiori and Ferding, we could make that triangle kind of, or that diamond, or that square. But I think that would actually work well with. I think Canada and Van Dijk would be the defenders. So, like I said, if Havertz drops deeper, I think that could put them off guard. We obviously did that last year. What else do I really have to say? Any other big games in the Premier League? Not really. Chelsea, Newcastle. I think Chelsea will win that at home. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We have 3 really tough games coming up, so it's important that we don't drop 3 points here. Anyway, thank you guys for listening to the Gunner Report, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.